What's up, everybody? Getting this out to a couple people real quick. How's everybody doing? All right, what's up, Brad Heron, Joe Quinn, David Rowe, J Mo. Hopefully everybody has a great day so far. Just putting in. Almost done, guys. One sec. How's everybody feeling today? How you doing? Anybody profit today? Anybody getting any payouts? Anybody killing it? Oh, there we go. Cool. All posted up, notified everybody, and now we are good to go. I'm gonna put a pin thing up real quick. New here, welcome aboard. Good to have you. There we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me share my screen. I am so excited to be with you guys today. Oh, we're already 40 people. This is great. Yeah, the trading season has started. People are getting back to the computers. It's exciting. It's exciting. Everybody's like, maybe I should take trading seriously again. David Rowe, J Mo, Joe Quinn, my notification bell working just fine. Beautiful, beautiful. What's up, Jenny Hensel? How you doing? Great to have you, Jenny. Good morning, Yolanda Price. Yolanda Price is one of our newest VIP members. Welcome aboard. What's up, Tyler? I remembered you this time, Smoke Eater. Jerwin Holland, how you doing, buddy? I'm surprised after that low was taken, we didn't jam right up. You know, it was like a quick little pullback. And yeah, I agree. I'm going to turn off the VWAP for a minute. This one nice, clean chart. Gosh, I love trading with you guys. It's so fun. I have such a good time. Yeah, I've been killing this take profit traders. Oh my gosh, guys. Daily payouts has been phenomenal. They're by far my favorite. All right, so we have this low. I don't really love this low. Let me look at it a little bit better. We did take the low. Okay, so I'm going to put my hour up here. I'm going to keep it nice and tight. That's my top hour. We have a gap down here. That's I forgot we had a gap from Friday. With that said, the next hour down, I mean, this is hard to even identify, but I'll just mark this area, right? Kind of hard when you have this whole gap. Is there a gap on everybody's, or is that mine? I'm gonna put a orange area so I know where I'm at here on this gap. I'm gonna make it really dim. Yesterday we killed it. Who was there on the members only, where we absolutely destroyed the end of the day? I mean, everybody won. It was awesome. Like it was one of those are the times I live for right there, like in the trading space. It was so good. It was so good. What's up, Ashley Hawkins? How you doing? Big winner, Bethany the Sam. Beautiful, Eddie. Eddie, beautiful. Too busy to catch an entry earlier today. I hear you. First time joining any live. Let's go. Let's travel. 007. Good to have you with us. Yolanda, you're welcome. Good morning. Good morning, Roger. It didn't fill that gap yet. Okay, beautiful. So we're probably sells, I'm guessing. Let's see. Good to see you, Bob. Love this trading family. I agree, Tommy Lewis. Did you take any trades today? Did you pass yet, Tommy? Or are you chilling? You chilling? I hope you wait for that A+ setup, man. It was back on the 26th. Wow. I have the gap. Okay, good. Okay, good. So I have that marked up. So let's look on the 5-minute now. So all I care about, guys, right now is between this white area. This is my 1 hour block, and this white area right here. Let me show you a potential trade you could have taken this morning. Was that this morning? That was at 11 a.m. With my indicator pulse extreme, I believe it was right there. Yeah. So you would have lost one and won one. So this was the trade of the day. I'm putting these out on text messages soon. I'm trying to get it out this week. Basically, I'm training my guy to watch for the best ones that I would take. So you would have lost this one and then had one extra try right here. Boom, you would have made it. So right now, and if you know the rules with Pulse X Premium, that's my indicator. We would have sat at a 1 to 5. And you would have just waited until the cloud flips back. So you'd be sitting at quite literally a 1 to 15 right now. We hit these things live, actually. It's kind of crazy. What's up, Kurt Nichols? Which VWAP indicator to use? The basic VWAP. So if I go over here, indicators. Now I have a whole thing on this for anybody. I'm not telling you to buy this, but I'm just saying, if 5minutescalper.com, right? This teaches how to use the VWAP and all that kind of stuff. $7. So I mean, but with that said, this is the one I use. VWAP, volume weighted average price. That's it. Nothing special. Nothing special. All right. So we're filling this gap right now, about 50%. This same area, we could potentially look for buys, but I'd rather look for sells. So if I'm on the 5-minute, let's just kind of elude back over here to here. We have this low taken only with a wick though. Let's see here. I have some AI music on today because I cannot stand the playlist I've been listening to every single day for the last 12 weeks. So I don't care what it even plays, as long as it's not the same music. No, I don't. So I keep that exclusive to my $97 a month program, Tiffany. I have to have something exclusive on there, otherwise nobody wants to join it. I guess the other exclusive is I go live every day from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern with all my members. You're welcome, Kurt. What's up, Robert? Man, I missed your face, bro. I would have to know, let's travel, what your current issues are with Top Step. So like what all of you tried, what's your risk per trade, how do you trade, that kind of stuff. But yeah, we pass. Everybody, for the sake of all the new members on here, how many of you guys have passed a challenge with me in the past, in the last couple weeks, 2, 3, 4 weeks? Just so everybody knows that we do that. That's all we focus on in here. We just focus on passing challenges, because if I can get you guys to pass challenges, I know that eventually you can start getting some payouts. It's not as easy as everybody likes to claim it is, and you know, it's not. Everybody likes to make it that pie in the sky type of deal where it's like so easy, just come in, even though it literally ends up typing futuresmadeeasy.com. It doesn't mean it's easy. It's just like easily set up. That's what I meant. That's funny though. What's up, Jerwin Hallman? You're a new member. That's awesome. Welcome aboard. Grateful to have all of you guys. Yeah, if you hit the subscribe notification bell, we go live daily on here every day at 1 p.m. Eastern to 2 p.m. Eastern. I started like 5 minutes late, so I'm going to pull this out to 2:05. Passed several this last week. Congrats, Derek Lake. Beautiful, beautiful. Many from Tana. As much as I want to hook you up, Tiffany, because I love you coming here all the time, I can't. I have to have that part of the monthly. Otherwise, it like defeats the whole purpose. TPT passed yesterday. David Rowe, beautiful. Take Profit Trader. That's my favorite by far. Take Profit Trader. So let me mark this up. So I marked up this block right here. Let me make that a red sell block right here. This 5-minute red sell block, right? And we're going to sell until we can't sell anymore, guys. That means, all that really means, and we had, what was it? Buy, I forget the other terminology. I'm going to come up with my own, like a better thing, but I always say buy until you can't buy anymore, sell until you can't sell anymore. David Menash, I'm a new member and I know to trade only Forex. Do you do Forex in all by wasting my time here? For all by wasting my time here. So as far as Forex goes, bro, I've made quite a bit of money in Forex. I started in crypto, went on to Forex. I made a fortune in Forex. And then when futures prop firms started getting huge, I switched over to futures, but I still trade Forex every single day. And by the way, just so you know, futures is way easier than Forex. There's no spread. You don't have to worry about the high commissions like Forex. With that said, I still trade Forex for other reasons. Okay. And also you trade Forex exactly how you trade futures. Okay. Just to help you out there. See, TPT passed yesterday. Beautiful. And how many days on average you remember past the challenge? And if it's purely following your trade, mostly it's purely following my trade, but I teach exactly how I do this setups. What is Pulse X indicator? Is it a monthly sub? It's actually, yeah, it's part of my SolomonTrading.com program. Excuse me, $97 a month. That gets me 36 times per month, including 16 times from my coaches, live trading sessions. Okay. So SolomonTrading.com, $97 a month. You get my school community, you get my Telegram community. You get access to 2 hours plus live trading sessions per day with me, Monday through Friday. On top of this, that starts at 2 p.m. and my indicator Pulse X Premium. So pretty much anybody who joins like never quits. I'm just gonna tell you like that. So you just have to join and see it for yourself. As we're waiting for this trade to happen, I hate selling, but people keep asking questions. You know, it's all good. Let's see. Joined last week, first TPT passed this week. Thank you, Marcel, for sharing that. Appreciate you. Man, I want to help you so bad, Tiffany. Please. What is Pulse X indicator? Yeah, okay. Pulse X indicator. It basically helps identify liquidity if you know how to read it, how I read it, right? We've also been hitting these crazy trades with the VWAP with it. So like, for instance, this right here, hit yellow, flipped right here. You could have essentially got, let's see if it was right. You would have lost one here, then entered back here-ish. I'm not trying to. Who was here when we hit that 1 to 20 live with this exact trade setup? Look at this. Okay. So this had a 1 to 46. And then if you get out when it flips back the other direction, this would have been a 1 to 32 if you were mechanical with it. And what I teach everybody is we hold a 1 to 5. I prefer once you hit a 1 to 5 that you have it like set it to 1 to 1 or a break even max so you're not losing. And then you wait for a cloud flip the other direction. So mechanically, this was a 1 to 32 if you know how we trade this roughly, right? So we're coming down to this yellow VWAP line. Okay, this is good. We're still bearish, and we close solid underneath these lows. So it's not just a wick. That's beautiful. So really, what I'm looking for, guys, is a pullback up to this region here to take down. A little brighter there for you. Really want to see that happen. And then on the 1 minute, we could look even a little bit differently. We can mark up a sell block off there, and just, if we don't want to like wait, we could just use a bigger stop. I prefer though that we come up here so we could use a smaller stop. The VIP plus pulse X indicator is well worth it. Appreciate that, Steven Minter. See, perhaps mental, but I seem to pass evals on sim, but as soon as I get an actual eval, trades just don't seem to go my way. Stop out after stop out. Well, you're that much closer to a payout, so it's going to feel more real for sure. So yeah, that just comes. I always use the analogy of, I'll keep saying it till I'm blue in the face, but I need to come up with new ones. But like the martial artists who kick a tree over and over again, or someone hits their shin over and over again, and then eventually their shin just goes numb and they could kick the tree harder. Same thing with these trades. You have to take A+ setups over and over and over and over and over and over and over again before you just don't care anymore. And that goes with also, if you get to the point where you could pass evals instantly, like very easily. I pass about 70-75% of every one I ever take now. Then you have to learn how to get payouts. So you might have to lose a few funded. I'm probably the only person that'll tell you that you'll probably have to lose several funded accounts. Maybe not to get your first payout, but to get consistent payouts. Okay? Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that, but it's true. It's just facts. You're probably going to have to lose. And here's the way I look at the markets is the same way I look at business. Like, I want to fail forward as fast as humanly possible, right? So the faster I can go fail those funded accounts after long time failing prop firm accounts, like evaluations, all of a sudden it gets really easy to get payouts. And then all of a sudden, you're like 70-75% of the time, just like your trades might be 70-75% win rate, all of a sudden you might get 70-75% of the time your funded accounts get you a payout. It kind of just stays in line because you just go numb to it, and all of a sudden you can trade it like a demo and it doesn't matter. What's up, Nick? Hey, Bob, took my win for the day. If I stick around, I'm going to overtrade, so I'm going to watch the 4 videos from 2 weeks ago instead. Just wanted to stop in and hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate you, Nick. Yeah, man, those 4 videos, oh my gosh, bro. Like, when I say they're my favorite I've made, I promise you they're the favorite training I've ever made for the one-on-one people. Preferably like between the liquidity ones I made and also the how to enter with Pulse X out of our boxes. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. You're welcome. Let's travel. What make you call the group Solomon? What's the inspiration there? That's a good question, Marcel. So I don't promote this as a Christian-based company on the front, just because I don't want to. I don't want people to join me just because I'm a Christian-based company. That's just not what I do. But it's more about Solomon was known as one of the wisest men that ever lived, and prosperity, that kind of stuff, right? So hopefully that answers your question there. Also, years ago, there was a company called Solomon CEO, a product called Solomon CEO that helped me in business a lot, and I always just loved the elements from it. So. And kind of to sum it up, Marcel, I feel like my vision for my trading company is a lot different than a lot of other trading companies. So like what I teach is how to handle your trades properly, right? How to steward each trade properly. So I look at every single trade, even on a prop firm, as you're stewarding this, and you have to treat it like you already own the thing, right? So I'm huge on mindset, I'm huge on risk management, I'm huge on focusing on that way more than actual strategies itself. Because let's face it, guys, if it was just the strategy, everybody'd be rich, because you can go to any YouTube video and watch 20 new strategies of of the week, and essentially you should be rich, right? And why does it work for this guy and not this guy? And why will you be in a trading group and then 50 people are getting payouts and then 500 people aren't? Okay, but they're doing the same exact thing. It's because, and it's not foo-foo kind of mentality, it's because they handle things a little bit differently in their actual trades. Like, how do you get out of a bad trade? What do you do when you actually lose a trade? You feel like you have that voice inside your head like, oh no, I just got to get my money back. That's exactly when you need to walk away, because I can almost promise you, you're not addicted. If you have that feeling, you're not addicted to the actual setup, but you're addicted to the money. So as soon as we could separate you guys from the actual money element, like being obsessed with the money and seeing like the money flying in your face and like, oh my gosh, if I could just get this, I could actually quit my job or whatever it is that your goals are. As soon as you could separate that and find your A+ setup and get obsessed with discipline, get obsessed with wanting to do the right thing. And first of all, you'll walk around a little bit differently at that point. You'll just feel like 10 feet tall and bulletproof. Because here's the thing, we can lose now as a group. And this is what I train all our people, all our members. We can lose and still feel like winners. It's amazing, because I always say this, and by the way, this trade would have worked if we did take it, but I just wanted to be a little bit less risky today. I always do this real quick. I just have to share it. Like, if you have a 75% win rate, okay. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because most of my traders, now I've had over 1,000 one-on-one people over the last 5 years. Most of my traders, their biggest reason they lose is 100%. There's one thing that goes off in their head. I have to get my money back. I just want to get my money back. Then I can have a good day. Okay. But that's flawed, because, okay, to have a 75% win rate, you have to have a 25% losing rate, right? So that equals 100. This 100% equals your winning plan. Okay. So anytime you have that feeling in your head where I have to get my money back, you need to like replace that with a positive habit. And that's not trading. That's not like get another trade. That's go jog around the block. That's go hang out with the wife or kids, or do something positive that will benefit your life, and start replacing those negative habits with positive habits. Okay. And get obsessed with the A+ setup, because the A+ setup, if you do that over and over again, then you'll know your actual win rate. And that just means if you get a loss, we flip the negative feelings on its head and we say, oh my gosh, this is actually a win. Because you know what? Figuratively speaking, we would win roughly 7.5 trades out of 10. Obviously, maybe this might be out of 20, but you might lose 2.5. Okay. So you're going to lose one. So when you lose one, you should get excited. You got to flip it to, I'm excited I just lost that, because now I only need to lose like 1 or 2 more, and I'm probably going to get 7 or 8. But if you want to screw that up, start taking a bunch of setups to try to get your money back. That'll make that increase and that decrease. Okay, that's it. So I just had to remind everybody that before I start my session today. Let me kind of go in here. You got me started with Solomon, what it's all about. Appreciate the question. Tiffany is deserving. Maybe let her use it in exchange for a video testimonial. I mean, got a fun at TPT now, working on another combine I started today. Pulse X, if used properly, is astounding. Absolutely. It's filling an open gap the 1 hour. Yeah, that's what I really want to see. I want to see this gap filled, and then I want to see all this liquidity taken. But I'm not buying until I'm getting like some straight up really good positive breaks. So this would have been a nice trade. Anybody take that trade? I mean, I marked it up, but I didn't take it. It's filling an open gap in 1 hour. The truth sucks. Yeah, it does suck, but it's the only thing that's going to grow you, They're so good, beautiful. We're getting 98% winning trades like Coach B. I have a twisted GAN situation on gold that was nothing That was something I learned from your one-on-one videos. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it's a lot easier to hold them when you have like those kind of targets, right? Oh, it's true. Blowing the funded. I got funded last week. I blew it already. It was a stressful week. I should not have been trading as much. Lesson learned. I am sitting on my hands. This is Tiffany. Waiting on those A+ setups. Beautiful. Yeah, definitely. I like the name a lot more now since I understand the inspiration. Appreciate it, Marcel. If you do the prop firm, how much percentage would be with the prop? You mean how much do they take, Jenny? So most of them take 80 to 9 or 10 to 20%, right? Of each of your payouts. I'm not addicted. Oh, just don't like losing. Well, you know how to lose. You want to know how to lose? Take a bunch of bad trades. Take a bunch of B setup trades because you'll lose at the end of the day. You'll get ahead, then you lose. Let's see. That is me. That is okay. Thank you, Tana. Walk your dog. Yeah, my dogs love to be walked. Not in the summer though. Not in Florida, it kills them. I have to walk them at night or in the morning. Have someone tie you up. Just took that trade for 28 points. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, this did a total of 49. It looks like. That's a good job there, JMO. An old sales psychology tactic. Every no means you're closer to the yes. Wins and losses are the same. Yes, sir. The Gold House. We were just talking about that yesterday in the members only. You in there? We used to, yeah, you got to add up your no's. And then once you learn your no's, how many no's you get, you just know you got to, maybe you get 30 no's in a row before your yes. You just know you got to talk to 31 people if you want a yes. Simple. An old, let's see. I took it for a small win. Beautiful, Rick. Smoke eater. Well, I took it off Pulse X line, but only used 10-point stop. You know how the rest goes. You really like them high risk reward trades. I would only do that out of like a really strong zone. You know. All right, I caught up with everybody. I caught up with everybody. Let's see what you might have taken, Tyler. Let's see. You might have done good there then, actually. Took it off Pulse X line. 10. Oh, yeah, you might have just made it. Did you make it? 1 to 3. Missed yesterday. Too much working lately. I got you. That's wild. Yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday. Yeah, you know, here's the secret. If you, what I recommend for people who struggle with stops, increase your stop size. Okay. Stop trying to be like Mr. Not saying you are, Tyler, but stop trying to be like, ooh, I saw this on IG and he had a 5-point stop or 10-point stop. And like, wow, he had a 1 to 17 and wow, the rush and all this stuff. Like, who cares? Okay. In fact, Tyler, what I would recommend with you right now is take whatever stop you try to do and multiply it by 3 for a while until you get consistent. Maybe increase your risk. Okay, so like if you're, I don't know what you risked on that trade, but maybe you increase your risk to double what you were doing if you're using small, and then increase your stop by 3, and just get some money. Like start stacking some freaking money. You know, that's what I recommend. I mean, we've used 70, 100-point stops in our futures boot camp program. If there's no other trades, we'll use a 70 to 100. We've had even 130-point stops, and we still made thousands of dollars in a day. I think everybody has a huge misconception on that, right? What's up, Rich? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm hoping to get this trade. I should have took that one, but I just wanted to be a little bit safe, and maybe I shouldn't be safe. Maybe I should play a little bit stronger here. Yeah, I'm fixing it up to change it up a little bit. But yeah, I'm doing the boot camp, and it's gonna be pretty cool. So I'm just altering it a little, altering the program a little bit so it makes more sense. These things had to change up ever since I started doing these lives for the last 3 months. But yeah, I mean, it has its own separate training and separate mindset stuff and stuff like that. Good to see you, Tiffany. How are you? What's been new in your world? Yeah, I've been having a good time. We've been doing these lives every week for like 12, 13 weeks. I'm really excited about the growth. I mean, we have 86 people in here. I'm pretty cool with that. Like most of them are members. So like it's really right now, it's a lot of our current members that just jump in. I'm finding increasing stops and reducing size is working. Takes longer to build an account, but ultimately working. So there's one thing you can do with that, JMO. Increasing stops and increasing risk is what I do, but you can reduce it. I look at it as the opposite because all right, so if I were to increase, let's just do a little quickie. Oh man, let's say I wanted to get in right here, okay, and we're expecting this to drop. So this is kind of like algo-ish trading, and this is kind of how I traded with my bots for years and stuff, and I made a fortune doing this, but it's not pretty to see. Nobody wants to see this. If I were to say, oh my gosh, there's an order block here, 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 fair value gap here. If I were to say, oh my gosh, what are we doing? Why would we use a 111 point stop? Well, listen, okay, you want to put your stop in a place. Now, this isn't what I teach all the time. Okay, I'm just giving you an example. If you're in a rush and you have to go to work and you have no time to trade, it's like these are like the trades that are like, would you not pick up the $100 bill off the ground? Or are you just gonna walk past it? You know what I mean? Are you gonna just like not pick it up? Okay, or because you wanted that small tight stop so you could look good to yourself? Like, what's the deal? You know what I mean? I'm not saying to do this over and over again, but here's what I'm trying to say. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that would have to go wrong for you to lose this trade. You see what I'm saying? So in this case, because I have 6 things that would have to go wrong for me to lose, I would increase my risk, not decrease my risk. Okay. I'm not saying I'm getting in here, but I'm just showing you. Like if I literally was in a rush, this is the kind of trades I would take. I'd be like, okay, I got to go. Boom. Increase my risk. If I lose, whatever. But there would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sells out of that anyways. So one of those blocks is going to work. And what you might have happen is it might liquidate some of this. And then all of a sudden it comes back to break even. You get out at break even. And then you wait for a break of structure again and get back in again. Like it's not complicated. Who was with us yesterday when we DCA'd one time and literally like magic? It came up. I mean, actually it was a buy, but I'll show you. We came up here, we add 1 extra position and it decreases the entry to like right here. Get out at break even. You wait for another break structure, get in, boom. Simple. That little tweak alone will add to your edge like you wouldn't even believe. Like if you can save 30% of your losses to a break even, wouldn't you want to do it? Like absolutely. Kingdom building all day, buddy. Kingdom, you get it, Devon. You get it, brother. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. I'll say it like this. 99% of my coaching platform is to build the kingdom. That's all I'm going to really say. I don't put that out there like in my marketing and all that. You know what I mean? But just so you know. I'm amazing just keeping up with the things 1 tick at a time. That's awesome, Tiffany. Let's see. You too, Yolanda. You too. Makes sense. You're welcome, J-Mo. Beautiful. Hello, Corey. Corey, good to see you, buddy. This music's a little whack, I ain't gonna lie. This is AI music because I'm sick of my music. I gotta make a new playlist. Let me try this chill hop. Let me click this button, see what it does. Nothing. Maybe lo-fi. I'm gonna try that. See, that trade would be working for you a little bit. You don't have to take the whole thing either. You'd be like, you know what? I want that money. I'm just going to pull it. Now, I'm not saying do that all the time, but 95% of the time it's going to work. I'm just telling you. Okay. Obviously, made up stats right there. So don't take that with take it with a grain of salt. Roger says if your strat has a good win rate with a 1-2 or even 1-1, you must trust the process, including losses, and you will see the growth in your accounts. The money snowballs later. Absolutely, Roger. Absolutely. And the bigger your account gets, the easier trading becomes. So at any given point, I'm funded millions of dollars from different platforms. So like I only have to risk a little bit and I'm totally good. You know what I mean? So on my 150K TPTs, a lot of times I'm only risking like $300 per account. But like I hit a 1-5, all of a sudden it's 1,500 times 5 on that set of accounts. I mean, I only risked $300 to make. You get what I'm saying? What would that be? 500 times $7,500. Like, come on, like that's crazy. Now, a lot of you guys, you're copy trading, and my advice to everybody is if you're copy trading and you haven't got a payout yet, stop it. Trade them separately until you get a payout. Until you get this music's got to go too. Sorry. Let me try Epic. What's that? These built-in AI sounds. For a lot of you guys, you want to grab like 5, 20 accounts and like pass them all at once. Maybe you get lucky, you pass them all, but you never got to pay out. You have no business copy trading. Like we were having that conversation yesterday in members only. Like, in my opinion, you have no business unless you're like so rich, you don't care. But like, you know how many times we have like 20 people get funded at like big accounts. They pay their freaking activation fees. They blow all 20 in a day. They hate their lives. And then they want to start blaming other people but themselves. I've had it all. You have no idea, guys. It's crazy. Meanwhile, we're winning on live streams, and then they're taking extra trades on the side, or they get. I call it drunk trading, but it's really just tired trade. Well, you don't want to drink. You don't want to trade drunk either, but like when you're tired, like really, really tired, you should not be trading. So like if it's like Asian session and you're sitting there about to like get in a trade, just freaking don't. Be a little bit stronger, like if you're like tired and you want to go to bed. What's up, Bethany? That's Coach Bethany right there. How'd you do this morning? I heard you did good. Let's hear them deets. Them stats. I'm waiting for these buys. All right, we filled 50% of this gap, I think. Let me check. Let me clear this up a little bit. Everybody knows I'm not a huge indicator guy. I do like my indicator and some like volume tools, like not volume, but like VWAP. I like future stacking, which shows imbalances, stuff like that, but like not your normal indicators. I'm not a huge fan. Like clarity is great. Like if I put on clarity right now, this is my indicator clarity. We actually are. I gotta look on the 5-minute, my bad. Oh yeah. So we are definitely looking for buys here. I'd be looking for some kind of divergence just for extra confluence. Yeah, we're definitely looking for buys out of this gap. It should take out all this. I mean, heck, we might hit 25,900 by the end of the day. Trading Addiction Anonymous, like Alcoholics Anonymous. Yeah, that's my main mission in life, is just to help you manage your risk better and not be so freaking addicted to, I always say like make trading boring again. Like I mean that. Like trading should be boring and it's still fun, don't get me wrong, but trading should be more like, hey, I got a payout, now let's go have fun. You know what I mean? Not like, wow, I'm so addicted to getting in multiple trades every hour. I'm in a demo till I have failed too many evals, looking to learn from your video on school. Beautiful, German. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, what I would recommend, I think even Apex, I think they're having like a cheap, you can use code Solomon. You can just get one 50K account for like super right now, and practice on that over a demo, in my opinion, because a demo you have zero feeling. An eval you at least have like $10-20 in the game, so it feels a little bit. And there's the idea of, oh my gosh, eventually I could maybe make some money, you know. So that's my recommendation to you. Is if you're using just a straight demo, I would definitely recommend at least getting the cheapest freaking prop firm that you can afford. I know that you failed a lot of them, but that's a good thing. That's actually a good thing, Jerwin, because you're failing. Like there's going to be a time where you just stop caring that you're failing, and that's when you actually can trade it like a demo, you know. Let's see. I just want that gap to fill completely. I bet you do. I bet everybody does. That's exactly why they'll buy right now. See what I'm saying? I feel like the algo will use that as a trap. Everybody's selling to fill this, so they're going to keep that left and then shoot it up. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I see it happen a lot, even with fair value gaps and stuff, you know. Which VWAP indicator is that? I'm in the futures boot camp, but I think I'm missing something. Hold on a second. Reopen. My chat just closed. There we go. Guys, welcome to the stream. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. I go live every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't know what time that is, Mountain Time. I think it's like a 1 hour. I don't know. Something like that. You guys could tell. That happened to S&P the other day. Filled half the gap. Exactly. So like in our brains, we want to be right. So we got this this block. This 1 hour block up here. I mean, technically, we also have a close now, right? I'm not huge on this right now, but everything is pointing that it should go up. I'm not going to lie. So let's look here. And one. Get rid of that. I'm half tempted to take this. Here's why. We had a strong solid close underneath this low, and then we had a strong solid close above here. So I might give this a shot. If it comes back like up here. Or the other way would be like if it filled a gap, fair value gap, and closed back up. It even had an inverted close right here. Look at that. Yeah, I want to buy this. Hold up. I'm just going to use a bigger stop because it is kind of risky. Oh man, I'm not even in my freaking thing yet. What account is this? Alpha. Okay, so I could risk high on this one. Let's see, trade. Oh yeah, they only have you can only risk 1,000 limit. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see, 12, 11. Yeah, I'm gonna full port that daily. Put the stop under there. That's my first trade of the day, guys. It could come down here and finish the deal, the gap. So it's a little bit risky. So don't risk something high on a funded. And if you can't afford to lose evals, don't risk high on the eval. So simple as that. I kind of full port these a lot because I value my time more than the little bit of money it is to pass these. A lot of you guys need to hear that. A lot of you guys just need to like use a lot higher risk to pass your evals and get passed in a couple days instead of waiting freaking a month to fail your account and just feel like a miserable person, right? No point to that. Do some classical. Let's go back a little bit. I love the beginning of this one. I could take a little classical each day. Members only, we go crazy. 80s, 90s, rock, little hip hop. We just kind of go nuts with it. Come on, baby. Let's get a little rocket going. that way. Come on. Well, you just need to lower your risk on the actual eval, build your bus, or on the funded, build your buffer. Alone, I trade Asian, some London, some mornings. It just depends. For groups, I do this afternoon because it's a little bit slower, and I could talk more about what's most important. That's mindset. So, like by the time you go trade in the morning, I can help you, push to knowing how to actually take the trades properly. That makes sense. What's up, Rev? Sam Are you Reverend? You're welcome. Take some of these Dr. Berg electrolytes. Not paid by them. The $1 trillion rocket indicator. 3,000. I think I've definitely been overdoing the cardio. Not enough electrolytes because I was getting some heart palpitations. Skips. It happens to me. I've gotten checked out. Electrolytes thrown off. Want to move my stop up? So I'll look. So I see I labeled this liquidity here. There's a good chance once it takes this liquidity out that it's going to mess around and come back down some. I would expect it to happen like right around here. So it's either you could set your stop to break even, or you can start trailing it super tight. However you want to do it specifically for you. Wow, wow. I'm really good on my funded over here. I expect to at least take this high. Already beautiful. I'm definitely not going to lose money. So here's your question. If I was up that much, I'm not going to lose money now. Right? I refuse to lose any money at that point. Like I was doing really well. I'm not going to lose it now. I could just pull the money now and be totally good. Make sure if you're on a live trailing that you don't let it come all the way back. That's crazy. And Big Profit Trader is amazing. Oh my gosh. Instant payout. Crazy. Let's get a push up, guys. Everybody start blowing. Come on. Let's push. Yeah, J-Mo. Where are you thinking this will go? I mean, we kind of tapped that gap. I'm not looking to get break records with this. We could say, you know what, this block right here, a good target. I am. Hold on, waiting. Push. Having a hard time getting over this high right here, but once it does, I think we'll get a nice boost to this. So I grabbed, not yet, not yet. I'm not telling you guys to get out. All right, okay. So I took 1,300 times 5 on my funded. I'm just being a little safer over in that one. This is an eval. What is that? 5,000, 6,500 profit. Take that. Yeah, you know, I don't know why anybody wouldn't use Take Profit Trader. I would max out Take Profit Trader, start getting consistent payouts with them, especially if you've used like a lot of on my funded on this one. I risked it was around 1,500. Yeah, on a 41 point stop, I'll risk like 1,500. That's on my 150Ks though, in a past buffers, all that kind of stuff. So I don't have to worry about that. So I took $6,500 off for my funded. Hopefully this pushes back up. We could just take profit now, but man, I'm just shocked it didn't take this. I'm holding it. Like, I feel like it's just gonna mitigate. And then here's the thing, there's always another trade. So if this breaks even, I could assume that it's coming down this fair value gap and close back above, and I'll get back in, right? So let me kind of show that again. If this comes down, I don't look at this as a loss or a win. It's just, or it's more of a win because, you know, I didn't lose, right? You see this fair value gap right here? By the way, if you want futures stacking, right? Let me show you this. If I move this out of the way, it should show it. Have it on. Come on, push. Oh, see that movement right there? I love that kind of movement. That means it's probably just gonna go bloop. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up here. No? I'm feeling it, I'm telling you. You stare at candles long enough, you can feel it when it's gonna do it. It's gonna come straight up here, I think. It's literally like it's gonna go shoot real quick. So I'm gonna do this. Just have it ready to take it. I mean, you're talking about like Elliott Wave, like ABC. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, you're making me look stupid, Rocket. Bust up. What are you doing? Candle Whisperer. What are you doing? All right, now I'm gonna like just kind of move it into a little profit because I don't know what it's going. That's me. They don't want to grab it. Overlap. There we go. I'm gonna put it right under here. It could come down to this fair value gap, and then what I'm just gonna do, I'll take like 100, 200 bucks profit, and then if it closes back above the fair value gap, I'll get back in. A little too messy for me right now. Get rid of this. Pulse X flip. Ooh, that's a good sign right there. So let's see where VWAP is on that. It almost hit yellow too, guys. Let's see here. 1, 2. So this would have been your entry with a 10-point stop. It didn't quite hit the yellow yet, so it's just kind of risky, but this could be your entry with the Pulse X move. To the VWAP line, that's a 1 to 11. So I don't know. I'm going to leave it there just for fun, just to show you. Oh, because I believe, you know what? Because I believe so much in Pulse X, I'm going to buy again. I'm not telling you to. Just because that flip and we hit that yellow almost, I think we're going to come up here. It's just, I just added to it. So let me modify this to 22. So I'll take a little L if it comes down here, or a big win if it comes up here. We'll see. Usually you want to add position when it comes up here, but I want to, you know what, if this Pulse X is right, that's going to be massive. Come on, baby. All the way. Up here. 5, 4, 3, 2. No, you're going the wrong way. Don't do that to me. I'm going to put this at break even right here. I ain't going to freaking lose nothing on this. Actually, this will be my break even, a small loss right there under that. Tiny, tiny loss. So it's either huge win or small loss. All right. And again, this is full porting eval. So right now I just need, I need this to hit like 2,000. No, not even 1,800, and I pass this. That's all it's got to go. Here's the account balance. All right, we just need it to hit 53. I was on the wrong side going down. Finally, it was going the right direction. I just had to hold it and babysit it. Come on, push. No reason you can't push up to here. All right, guys, in a couple minutes, we're going live on our members only. I'm going to get the Zoom link ready. If you're not a member yet, you can join right now and get a ticket. I go live. How many times? 5, 10, 15, 20 times a month on top of this, on top of the 1-hour free sessions. If you're not a member yet, you can join right now. We're going to go live for another hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on the market. That's where you come on and all that, and you get my indicators and all that stuff. So SolomonTraining.com. You can join now for $97 a month, and you'll get access. I'm going to create the Zoom link right now, guys. So hopefully this works. If not, it's okay. I don't care, because I'm really trying to full port this to pass this account. Got out of break even. Keep pushing the candle. I was on the wrong side. See, pulse like a cloud flip. I believe in that cloud flip, guys. It works, especially for minimum 1 to 3s. Like right now with the cloud flip, we're already sitting at a 1 to 2. Actually more. Yeah, 1 to 2.05, right? So you could have grabbed something out of that. I don't know. It feels like it wants to combust up. It's having a really hard time to get up. We'll see. If not, we got another one coming. Another trade potentially coming. If your heart's racing right now and you're freaking out, it's most likely because you're risking too much. All right. Putting the link in the members only. Okay, it looks like it's going to tag me out. A small, okay, minus 33. So here is the deal, guys. This is about to bust up, most likely. Pulse X is still saying it's going to go up, but we'll see. Oh, well, did 6,500 on that with the funded. I want to see what it does right here. If it can come down to this area and then back up above the Pulse X line, I'll take it again. All right, I'm putting it in Solomon Trading VIP community, guys, right now. I hate cutting off all my my YouTube family, but like we got to go live with the members only. See, live members only trading with Bob Beckett. There we go. Boom. Posted. All right, this thing's about to bust up. Look, this still didn't hit. If it closes right here, I'm getting back in. I might have to extend this a little bit if this closes above. It's got to close above 30 seconds. Close above the pulse X line. I'm taking it up to here. This pulse X one still didn't fail. All it's got to do is tag right there and it would, but all right, that one failed. But the next one would be right above the pulse X line, as long as the cloud doesn't flip. All right, so I posted the link in the members only. If you're new, it's in the community area inside school, and you'll get an invite email. Okay, so, and then also you can go to the start here and go to the Telegram channel. I always put my link in there. So live trading with Beckett, members only. Paste. All right, put the link in Solvent Trading, putting it in institutional. That's the 101. Putting it in Futures Bootcamp. All right. Cool, guys. All right, so on members only, if this closes back up above here, I'm going to get in again with a 10-point stop, see if we can get up there. I'm going to start that Zoom right now. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for the last hour and 3 minutes. I'll see you tomorrow on YouTube at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And then tomorrow, and then right now I'm going live on my members only. So if you're a member, look out in each one of the groups for the link for the Zoom, and we will go private. Who's all going to make it on the members only right now? Just let me know. And these electrolytes are good, guys. I'm telling you, I'm not sponsored in any way or anything like that, but like, my gosh, Dr. Berg, like, I just feel them. They're so good. Bethany's gonna be like, they're bad. Those are bad. Mrs. What's up? Says November 5th. Yeah, don't worry about the date. I'll start it. You are Derek Late, Tyler. The session is for tomorrow. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll start it right away. Brad Heron, 100%. Thank you for sharing that, though. I'm trying to get in the private. Okay, guys, just sign up, and I will start it up right away. All right, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, God bless. Have an amazing rest of the day, and take care. See you tomorrow. Peace.